Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
A new year means next-level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Magnesium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Magnesium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Magnesium, we're changing lives through math.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
You have fun. Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you.
With Fast Signs, see the visual possibility in your business. See it in lights and flags, on a van, in metal, on the floor, in color. With signs and graphics, you can say anything, do anything, be anything. So make your statement. With your masterful team of visual marketing experts, anything is possible. Fast Signs, make your statement.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at donfranklinauto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
People want to define Gen Z, but that's our job.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by the Kentucky Army National Guard. Serve your country while going to school or work full-time. Find your fit at nationalguard.com.
Welcome back to Rebel Field, Boyle County High School, Boyle County, Frederick Douglass tonight. And for the Broncos, they come in at 6-3. They won their last 3 after a loss to Louisville Male early in the month of October. Frederick Douglass coach Nathan McPeak spoke with me this afternoon. Some technical snags on my end prevent me from replaying it, but I will try to summarize what Coach McPeak had to say. He did express his appreciation that Boyle was willing to play this game. Both of these teams, I think, have trouble finding opponents who want to come and play against two such excellent programs. Boyle leads the series, such as it is, 2-1. Douglass won here 2 years ago, and then Boyle has won the last 2, and the road team has actually won every game in this series. McPeak expressed concern certainly about Boyle County's big playability, and we'll talk about that more later. His secondary will be called upon early and often tonight. A bit of good news for the Broncos in the receiving core. Talbert back in action. He's missed most of the season and actually was able to see some time last week, but Darian Talbert making his way back, and I imagine we'll see some of him tonight opposite Avion Chenault at the wideout position. Douglas's personnel, the quarterback is Jackson Stroutman. He's hitting right at 50% of his passes, 15 touchdowns to 7 interceptions on the season. It's kind of running back by committee for the Broncos. Dakari Talbert, Peyton Smith, Farrell Watts, 525, 427, 409 yards rushing. So no one standout back, but they kind of share the workload, and any on a given day can have a big game. Chenault is the playmaker at receiver, 28 catches, 409 yards, 12 touchdowns. One of the top marks in the state there. The defense for Douglas, Logan Busen, a linebacker, leads the team in tackles with 47 and in tackles for loss with 10. Cedric Works has come on at defensive end, big-time prospect who transferred in from Ohio before the season and just got the go-ahead to play right before the season started. Douglas's secondary has been something of a strength, but interestingly, no player there with more than one interception. 6 different players have a pick. Nobody's got 2. So that is the outlook for the Broncos. Again, 6-3 on the season coming in. They expect to be severely tested tonight, hoping for a good competitive game, for everybody to emerge healthy, but a game that makes an excellent tune-up for the postseason, which is on tap for both of these teams next week. Undoubtedly, we'll talk about that more as we get closer to and now into the game tonight. Now we are down only about 18 minutes away now. We will bring you back after this word from our sponsors, Frederick Douglass, Boyle County, coming up tonight here on Glycod.
People want to define Gen Z, but that's our job.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Take your ride to the next level in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
The new 2025 Kia Carnival is the definition of next level, and you can score yours for just $449 down and $449 a month. Or drive home the crowd favorite 2024 Kia Telluride, just $399 down and $399 a month. Plus, get as low as 1.9% financing on select 2024 models like Kia Sorento, Sportage, and Forte.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Next level savings start at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Let's get real. You could go to work right after high school, but spend a little time with us and we'll give you a better chance to do more, be more, and earn more. College for the real world. College for your world.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
I love Head Start.
Children love Head Start, and you will too. Community Action Council's prep academies are hiring now. Head Start is an early childhood education program for children from birth to age 5. Help us give more children the Head Start advantage.
Teacher, what are you waiting for?
Join our team of dedicated education professionals. Apply online today at comaction.org. What are you waiting for?
Stuck on the road? Call Martin's Peterbilt Mobile Service. Our 24/7 commercial roadside service, truck and trailer repair, and warranty service will have you back on the road in no time. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling. You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
And back to Boyle County High School. The Rebels and Frederick Douglass coming up tonight. Now only about 15 minutes away. Senior night here at Boyle County. And one thing you can be sure of, these seniors are not used to losing a whole lot of games. They've won 4 straight state titles here. Again, 29 in a row coming in. It is an impressive program top to bottom, and we'll talk about that a little more. But before we go any farther, tonight's keys to the game are presented by Martin's Peterbilt of Central Kentucky. They strive to keep your trucks moving through outstanding parts, availability, and unmatched service, all while glorifying Jesus Christ and building relationships. That's Martin's Peterbilt of Central Kentucky. Key for Frederick Douglass, again, McPeak and I discussed it earlier, and they've got to avoid getting just gashed to death by the big play, because these Rebels have got a lot of playmakers who can get out in space. They make one guy miss, and then they got a lot of green grass ahead of them. They are a speedy, athletic bunch, well coached certainly. So Douglass looking to contain the big play, and I think within that, a secondary key, need a big game from their secondary. I think they'll have to be a little bit more aggressive maybe than they would prefer to be, play up, try to take away some of the short stuff, but that creates the possibility that Boyle County has got a couple of outside threats with big size can just go over their head. The other thing for the Broncos, they've got to avoid self-inflicted misery tonight. The penalty flag has been a big deal for them at times. They can't afford to have problems in that department. They've got to, stay ahead of the chains themselves and maybe catch a break or two if Boyle County makes a rare, undisciplined play or two. Boyle County, as far as keys, it's senior night. I think the emotion of the moment is a big deal. Got to play within themselves, but that's probably not a hard thing to do. Frederick Douglass is bigger and stronger in the trenches than most of the teams that they've seen this year. They will have more of a challenge at the line of scrimmage probably than they're used to, and how they hold up there will determine a lot about how those playmakers on either side of the ball are able to make big plays. And then for Boyle County, I think another key, I'll never forget when I was here 2 years ago, the quarterback sustained an injury in that game, and it looked pretty terrible. The good news was he was able to come back, helped him win the state title. But that's one thing I think everybody on both sides is going to be holding their breath a little bit tonight. Keep guys healthy. Don't have injuries. Don't have anything down the line that hurts your program in the playoffs, which start next week, and that is really the big order of business here. This broadcast, he said, is authorized by Boyle County High School with production rights owned by Glycod. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all participating student-athletes, coaches, and game personnel. Thank you for listening tonight, and we're going to take a break. When we come back on the other side, a little bit more scouting here on those Boyle County Rebels, as if 9-0 doesn't speak for itself. Boyle County, Frederick Douglass, now less than 12 minutes away. You're listening to Glycod.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
A new year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Magnesium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Magnesium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Magnesium, we're changing lives through math.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational, solid career path.
Rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable. They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
Are you an HVAC and refrigeration tech looking for new opportunities? Tech24 is your single source for commercial HVAC, refrigeration, and kitchen equipment maintenance all across the country. We have exciting career opportunities with great pay and benefits in your area. To learn more, contact Brad at 864-549-8344 and check us out on the web at mytech24.com. 864-549-8344.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Boyle County of Frederick Douglass now only about 8 minutes away. A little scouting report here on the Rebels. As if that, again, doesn't speak for itself. 4-time state champions in a row, 12 overall. Justin Haddix, their coach, is 53-3 at Boyle County, which gives you an idea of the success they have here. The quarterback, Baylor Murphy, 109 of 138, 1,661 yards, and possibly my favorite stat, 25 touchdowns to 0, count them 0, interceptions. Demarie Brown, 70 rushes, 826 yards, 11 touchdowns. Not to forget Montaven Quisenberry, who himself averages about 10 yards a carry, has 9 touchdowns on the ground, has 11 more in the air, where he has 34 catches for 623 yards. And it really just continues on that way. Their top tackler, Gage Feltner, he's got 69 stops on the year. Jax Crow is the leading TFL guy. He's got 8 tackles for loss on the year, 9 interceptions as a team. Quisenberry has 3 of those. So there is absolutely no lack of talent or depth here at Boyle County. It is an imposing team, one that, again, has won 29 games in a row. Douglas able to come in here 2 years ago and pick up a victory, and anytime any opposing team does that, they've done well. But I did give you maybe the hidden key here. They've played 3 times. The visiting team is 3-0 in that series. If that carries tonight, it would be a little bit of a surprise, but never count out the Broncos. Frederick Douglass and Boyle County now counting you down even closer to kickoff, only about 6 minutes away. We're going to take one more break. We'll be back on the other side to get you ready to go. Douglass, Boyle County, coming up on Glycod.
Are you an HVAC and refrigeration tech looking for new opportunities? Tech24 is your single source for commercial HVAC, refrigeration, and kitchen equipment maintenance all across the country. We have exciting career opportunities with great pay and benefits in your area. To learn more, contact Brad at 864-549-8344 and check us out on the web at mytech24.com. 864-549-8344.
Let's get real. You could go to work right after high school, but spend a little time with us and we'll give you a better chance to do more, be more, and earn more. College for the real world. College for your world.
Central Kentucky Driving School is raising the bar in driver education because the safety of their students is too important for anything less. Offering driver training for teens and adults, Central Kentucky Driving School will equip you with the skills needed to become a safe and confident driver. A proud community partner, Central Kentucky Driving School invests in their students and families and guides you every step of the way. For more information, give them a call at 859-538-7775 or visit drivecky.com.
Need a tow? Martin's Peterbilt Towing Service is here 24/7. Based in London and Pikeville, we will travel to you. Commercial trucks and trailers, no job too big. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
People want to define Gen Z, but that's our job.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital. I put out a forest fire. I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives. And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by the Kentucky Army National Guard. Serve your country while going to school or work full-time. Find your fit at nationalguard.com.
Welcome back here to Boyle County. This one about to get underway. The captains making their way to midfield. Just finished honoring the last of the Boyle seniors here again on their senior night. Final home game, final regular season game. 9-0 Boyle County, 6-3 Frederick Douglass. Appreciate our sponsorship from Roosters, a fun, casual place, great place to watch or listen to. Tonight's game's on Glycon. Visit any of their 3 Central Kentucky locations or order online at roosterswings.com. Appreciate our friends there at Roosters. Some good eating going on tonight. And these two teams are sorting out the last pregame pleasantries and getting ready to go. Again, it's an excellent tune-up for both teams. Those first-round playoff matches are already set. We'll talk about that a little bit more as the evening goes. These are two teams that I think have reasonable expectations of a good, long postseason run. Certainly, again, at Boyle with 4 straight 4A crowns. They are pretty sure where their run is going to end up. Douglas made it, of course, to the semifinals of 6A last year before a one-to-score loss ended their season. But the Broncos kind of in that pack of teams at the top of 6A. It's hard to find one that's ahead of the others on any given day. Any of these teams certainly are capable of jumping up. We're going to step aside, have one more break, and then be back. Boyle County and Douglas coming up on Glycon.
We're here to hear what's on your mind. Take this time to talk and get it right. You know I'll be there all your life. When you need me, I'll be by your side.
Little everyday conversations about the dangers of underage drinking can make a big difference in a child's life. Talk, they hear you.
Let's get real. With us, you'll get a great education that can lead to a great career faster. Even better, you won't end up with crippling debt. College for the real world. College for your world.
From Glycon, it's Central Kentucky High School football, presented by Bluegrass Community and Technical College. Never underestimate you. Tonight's game is brought to you by Cartown Kia in Nicholasville, movement that inspires. IBEW Local 369, power up your potential. Mathnasium of East and West Lexington, changing lives through math. Roosters, a fun, casual place for wings and more. Martin's Peterbilt of Central Kentucky, Community Action Council, New Vista, Tech 24, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, and Fast Signs. Now to the field for all the action from Glycon on Central Kentucky High School football. Presented by Bluegrass Community and Technical College.
The Rebels of Boyle County have taken the field a few last-minute pregame fireworks. Again, their senior night, and here come the Broncos of Frederick Douglass, and the lead man, Caden Clay, threw the banner, just kind of ripped the banner with him. He took it all himself, but the Broncos out there. Frederick Douglass tonight in what I call the Miami look. It's white shirts and pants, dark numerals with an orange outline, and the white helmets with the green stripe outlined in the orange. Again, kind of like those Miami Hurricanes. Boyle County wearing the black helmets, black shirts, black pants, white numerals on the back. And I will say I like their font. I can identify these players, and that is helpful. Douglass is going to kick it off to Boyle County to open this game. And it's Brown and Quisenberry back deep to return. And right away, you get two of these guys who are absolute home run threats every time they touch the football. Can Douglass handle them? Can Douglass, if not contain them, at least slow them down? That's going to be the key tonight. Broncos getting ready to go. Eden Lawless has got it teed up. He's going to handle the kickoff. Broncos left to right from the press box here at Rebel Field. And these two excellent programs ready to do battle for the fourth time. Lawless advances on it, and squib kick covered up easily by Boyle County. Lyndon Smith at about his own 43 covers it, and so excellent field position to start for the Rebels. Not a shock to see that sort of action, though, with those two return men back deep. There are not a lot of coaches who are going to want a piece of either one of them in the kick return game. Now here comes this Rebel attack. Again, the quarterback is Baylor Smith, 6'1", 165-pound junior, 25 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Sends Quisenberry across. They pitch it right to him. Quisenberry's got some space to midfield, to 45, the 40. Cuts back to the 35 and down to about the 34, and it takes one play to see what he's capable of right there. Pickup of about 23 for Montaven Quisenberry. Just a little Utah pass, kind of jet sweep action, and it's an easy first down for the Rebels. Chris Wright on the tackle for Douglass, actually spotted at the 33-yard line. First and 10, a bunched up formation here. Murphy looks to the sideline, checks on his play. They all settle back in. Murphy's going to throw it left. He does. It's through the hands of his target, Brown, incomplete. A little bit high with that one, but they like to work the edges, particularly with Brown and Quisenberry, two of the speedier players you're going to find anywhere. Second and 10 after the incompletion, opening drive of the game. 11:22 to go, opening quarter. Rebels will put it into play at the 33. Ball's on the right hash. Everybody's bunched in. Quisenberry the setback. Murphy the quarterback. Nope, they snap it to Quisenberry actually, but flags fly. Quisenberry gets knocked down, a little scuffle after, nothing too serious. It's going to be a false start against the Rebels to back them up 5 yards. A second and 15, I guess a little wildcat action for Quisenberry there, but the procedure penalty stopped it before it got started. Frederick Douglass, a pretty aggressive look in the secondary. Nobody deeper than about 8 yards off the ball. Shotgun formation, Quisenberry moving right to left. He takes the pitch end around, turns it up 35, 30, down to about the 28-yard line. So it's going to be a third down and call it 5 or 6. Just another one of those little side-to-side Utah passes. Quisenberry went all the way right to left, came around. Ismail Naji on the tackle for Douglass. 3rd and 6, ball's at the 29. The opening drive of the game. Quisenberry and Murphy in the backfield. Snap it to Quisenberry. Quisenberry keeps it himself, and he doesn't get much. Douglass stacked him up and took him down. He gained a yard, maybe 2, but Caden Clay right there. He's on the stop, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. They're spotted around the 27, so call it a 4th and about 4. 10:23 to go. Opening quarter, opening possession. Some mass substitutions. Brown into the game. Boysenberry already in there. Play clock's down to 10, but here they come. Pistol look for Murphy. And that's Brown behind him. He gives Brown left side. He's got the first down, 20, 15 down to about the 12-yard line. A nice physical run by Demaria Brown. He did a nice job getting north-south on that one. He able to easily get the first down. Marco Hill on the tackle for the Broncos. 1st and 10, they spotted at the 11. Just over 2 minutes in. No score, but knocking on the door are the Rebels. Murphy looks to the sideline now. He's got Feltner wide to the left, which is the short side. Nobody's wide on the other side. Brown is the widest guy that way. Now they come across with Quisenberry, but they give it to Brown inside. And he picks up a couple, not a lot there. Well covered that time by Douglas. Short yardage on the gain. Fake to Quisenberry was a solid one. I thought Quisenberry had it, but they faked him left to right and gave up the middle. Play on the tackle for Douglas. 2nd and 7 at the 8. 3 minutes in. They hand it to Brown, left side. He's got the 5. He is near the end zone. Did he get there? Not quite. He's just shy. Brown appears to have 1st and goal at the 1 here. Yep. Najee on the tackle for Douglas, but Boyle County chewing through them here on this opening drive. Started their own 43. They've gone 56 yards. They got 1 to go. 1st and goal at the 1. Quarterback up under center and a procedure flag. They just tried to sneak straight ahead, but I think it's going to be a substitution penalty. That'll back it up. So 1st and goal will go back to the 6-yard line. And we're calling it the 6, but it's really closer to the 5. They were inside the 1. No wonder they wanted to just sneak it. Scoreboard says 2nd down, but it is 1st. Penalty, 1st and goal just outside the 5. Murphy the quarterback, Brown the setback beside him. Quisenberry going wide right, throwing it that way. Quisenberry caught it, and he's dropped for a loss. Well played by Douglas out on the periphery. Slung it out to Quisenberry, and he's taken down for nearly a 5-yard loss. It looks like it was Logan Busen able to get downhill, make the tackle, take care of that one. It's 2nd and goal at the 10. The scoreboard and the PA announcer now have said 3rd down. It is 2nd down. The sideline crew's got it right. But they were in the shadows of the end zone, and now they're back at the 10-yard line. 2nd and goal there, Murphy. They hand it off to Brown, and he's bottled up in the backfield and taken down for a loss. Well played again that time. Douglas was all over that one, and it's going to be Eli Monjego who's able to come up and make the tackle. Brown lost a yard, and now it is 3rd and goal, back at the 11. Boyle was at the 1, honestly inside the 1, and now the Douglas defense is trying to rise up and push him back. 5 minutes in, no score, opening possession of the game. Play clock inside 10 for the Rebels, but they settle in. Murphy, the quarterback, driver, the setback with him. Murphy rolls right, pressure in his face. He is hit and sacked. And Douglas turns him back. I see Ismail Najee coming up off the pile. That's a name we've called several times. He's been active out there. And a drive that went inside the 1 is now pushed back to around the 15, and it's going to be a field goal. Andrew Carr to kick it, 31-yard field goal try. The snap's there. Carr gets it out of there. It's got the length, and it's good. 3-0 Rebels. 6:12 to go opening quarter. Douglas gets their crack next here on Glycod.
Central Kentucky Driving School is raising the bar in driver education because the safety of their students is too important for anything less. Offering driver training for teens and adults, Central Kentucky Driving School will equip you with the skills needed to become a safe and confident driver. A proud community partner, Central Kentucky Driving School invests in their students and families and guides you every step of the way. For more information, give them a call at 859-538-7775 or visit drivecky.com. You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
We're back 3-0 Boyle County, but could have been worse. First and goal inside the 1. Douglas rises up, pushes him back out toward the 15, and then a 31-yard field goal from their kicker, Andrew Carr. Junior makes it 3-0. Ate up about half of the quarter. Carr's got it on the tee, ready to kick off now. Douglas will get their crack at it. Carr advances on it. High driving kick that's going to settle down at about the 5. Here comes Talbert. Darian Talbert across the 20, 25 to 30, out to the 32, maybe 33-yard line. So solid return for Talbert. Gets the Broncos out of the shadows of their own goalposts for their first offensive possession of the game. Feltner on the tackle there for Boyle. For Douglas, the quarterback, Jackson Stroutman, 6'1", 192-pound junior. Again, we'll see a bevy of players in the backfield, any of whom could break one loose at any given time. But at wideout, it's Avion Chenault to watch for, 6'3", 165-pound senior, who's set wide on this side of the field as Douglas opens with 3 backs. Stroutman surrounded by a running back on either side, 1 receiver each way. Now man in motion left to right. They hand it backside to Watts, out to the 35, the 39, maybe even the 40-yard line. Physical run by Pharaoh Watts, who gets the first carry and takes it for a gain of about 8 yards. And so the Broncos with an 8-yard pickup. Sia Richards able to come up and make the tackle. The second down, we'll call it 3. They actually need to get the 43 for a first down, and it's at the 40. 2 receivers right, 1 left for Stroutman, who's got a single back with him. Drops the throw, fires it out there. Talbert incomplete. Went through the hands of Darian Talbert. He tried to turn up field there at about the 41-yard line. Not sure he would have gotten the first down anyway. Brown there on the coverage for Boyle, and it's 3rd and 3 for the Broncos. This opening series for Douglas. Boyle takes it down the field. Gets 3 points. 3rd and 3 now for Douglas. Chenault, the wide receiver to the right. There's Trips to the left, which is the short side of the field. Stroutman sends a man in motion across. They fake it to him, and Stroutman now is going to run, but he's going to be hauled down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Well played. Looked like it was Boone Wilson there for Boyle. And it's going to be 4th down and about 5. So faked the end around, didn't, or the jet sweep rather. Stroutman flushed out of there, taken down for a short loss at the 38. It's 4th and about 5. And Quisenberry is back to return the Frederick Douglass punt. Chenault the punter. He's a good athlete. Snap it to Chenault. He's going to kick it. He does, and it goes off to the right. It's a boomer. Quisenberry watches it go inside the 20 and out of bounds. Looks like in between the 15 and the 20-yard line. So a nice punt for Chenault, backs up Boyle County. And they'll come back on the attack leading 3-0. We'll take a quick break here on Glycod.
New year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Mathnasium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Mathnasium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Mathnasium, we're changing lives through math.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Short pass complete to Kane Logan from Baylor Murphy on first down. Not a big gainer there. Going to take the ball out to about the 24. Pick up, call it 5 yards. 2nd and 5 then for the Rebels of Boyle County out at the 24. Second down and 5 after that pickup for Logan. Cedric works out there for the Broncos of Frederick Douglass. 3:50 to go in quarter number 1. Play clock ticking down on Murphy. 2-1. They get it off. Run it inside, and now a seam for the carrier Brown. He turns back in, and it's swallowed up, but it looks like he's able to get the first down on that one up near the 30-yard line. Mario Brown able to lower his shoulder, make sure he picks it up. Marcus Newcomb on the tackle for Douglas. But a first down. 3-0 Rebels. 3:27 to go, quarter number 1, and the clock rolling. Boyle settles in. They got 3 receivers to the right. Now send one back to the left. Little underneath Utah pass to the tight end out to the 35, 37-yard line. Little trickery there. They got it to Brock Driver, actually. He's a running back, kind of lined him up at tight end and dropped it underneath to him. Cedric works on the tackle. And that one goes for 7. Everything goes right, and then the big guy kind of cuts under to the left and able to pick up 7 yards. 2nd and 3 at the 37. 2:50 to go, opening quarter. Backfield here is going to be Murphy and Brown. They're both looking to the sideline. Now they've got the call in. 2 receivers left, and they are big receivers. 2 and a tight end that way. 1 back to the right. That's Quisenberry, and he comes across. They give it inside to Brown. He's got a seam. 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, and he's eventually shoved out of bounds. But not before a long gain. Picked up more than 40 yards on that one. They're going to call it about 43 yards down to the 20-yard line. They like to send Quisenberry on that jet sweep action. And if you don't respect it, he'll burn you. And if you do respect it, Brown will come underneath and burn you. First down at the 20. Boyle up 3-0 and on the march. Murphy claps his hands. He's got it. Gives Brown. Left side. Picks his way. 15, maybe the 14-yard line. Solid physical run there for Brown. He's 5'11", 175. He runs hard out there. Clay on the tackle for Douglas. Second down and 4 at the 14. Inside 2 minutes, opening quarter. Boyle already with a 3 on the board, but looking for more. 2 backs in the backfield. It's Feltner and Driver. Along with Murphy, they give it to Driver, and he drives his way to the first down. 1st and goal at about the 8-yard line. Nothing fancy there, just some strong power running inside. And Boyle County having their way right now to Corey Fields on the tackle, but 1st and goal, and they're actually going to put that, no, I'll stick with the 8. 1st and goal at the 8. Late in the quarter. 2 Boyle possessions. First one ended in a field goal. This one deep in the red zone. Brown the setback with Quisenberry. Now Quisenberry shifts out, and Murphy's the quarterback. And a bad snap, and Murphy grabs it and throws it into the end zone. And he had an open man, but he just couldn't get it out there to him. That went from near disaster to near highlight, and it'll just go as an incomplete pass. But Murphy picked it off the turf and fired it into the end zone, and if he'd had another second, he'd had a touchdown. As it is 2nd and goal. Boyle had shifted Quisenberry and Brown both out wide. Right now it's a pistol look. They turn and give Quisenberry left side, inside the 10, inside the 5. He's taken down, looks like about the 3-yard line. Schrozier on the tackle. He heads off 3rd and goal. Boyle quick to set it up. They're going to call it the 4. Yeah, it is a yard back from where I thought it landed. Final minute of the quarter, 3rd down and goal. Bodies in and out. These Rebels substitute often and freely. Right now, you've got Feltner in the backfield with Quisenberry. Quisenberry's got it. Quisenberry straight ahead, and he shoves his way in for the touchdown. 5-yard touchdown run. Montaven Quisenberry finds the end zone. That's the 10th one on the ground for him this season. And the Boyle County lead extends. Carr to kick the extra point. Snaps high but gotten down out of there. It's certainly long enough, and it's good. 10-0 Boyle County, 21 seconds in quarter 1. We'll keep it here. Now the Broncos, unfortunately now have given up 2 drives and 10 points without a first down so far. Quisenberry able to crack the end zone on that one, and now more than ever, Douglas needs a little shot of offensive momentum here. Looks like the return men out there for the Broncos will be Chenault and Darian Talbert. Carr's going to kick it away. Dakari Talbert kind of drops back toward him. They really have 3 safeties here. That is the alignment. It's Darian Talbert in the middle. Chenault on the right hash. And Dakari Talbert on the left hash. He does scoot up a little bit, but we'll see. Carr to kick it away. Ground ball kick hits a Douglas player, and Douglas able to fall on it and recover it. Ismail Naji falls on it at his own 42. So in the same way that Douglas kicked away from the Boyle County return men, that time Boyle returns the favor. He kicks it on the ground and says, we'll give up a little bit of field position for the safety of not having a big return. Broncos come out at their own 42. Stroutman this time's got Peyton Smith with him in the backfield. Smith, a 5'10", 195-pound senior, trips left on first down for the Broncos. Stroutman looking to throw. He's got all kinds of time. And now he breaks out of there and tries to run. He had a man at the last second, and now he does throw downfield, and it's caught, I believe. A big hit delivered by Boyle on the play. Darian Talbert able to catch the ball for a first down. Boy, he got absolutely lit up. But a first down at the 47-yard line, and that will probably end the first quarter. The man on it, it was Montaven Quisenberry. It does indeed end the first quarter, 10-0. Boyle County with the edge so far. We'll be back with quarter number 2 here on Glycod.
Bold impression when you show up in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Save $4,250 off a new 2024 Kia Sorento, or lease for $279 down and $279 per month. At new 2024 Kia Fortes, just $229 down and $229 per month. Or save more with rates as low as 0.9%.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Give them something to talk about in a new Kia from Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Frederick Douglass starts the second quarter on the Boyle County side of midfield. 1st and 10 at the 47. They're down 10-0. After one quarter, everything pretty one-sided here. Stroutman rolls right. He's got some time. Now it breaks down. He's hit, and he's dropped at midfield. Going to be a loss of a couple. Well played that time. Good discipline in their lanes by the Rebels of Boyle County. Like Brock Driver was over there among others. The first quarter numbers, again, only one first down for the Broncos, and that makes life difficult. Second down and 14 now. They're back on their own 49. 133-17. The offensive divide in quarter number one. Stroutman's got it back on either side this time. It's Watts on one side, his right, and Smith on his left. Two receivers left. Stroutman hands it off, and it's dropped in the backfield. Nothing doing. No surprise whatsoever there for Boyle. Pharaoh Watts dragged down. Another loss. A couple more yards back. Third down and long after that one. Seneca Driver on the tackle. He is a long athlete out there, Driver. Only a sophomore. Third down, call it 16, back at their own 47. After a first down, Douglas has moved backward. Two receivers right, one left. Stroutman in kind of a pistol look here, but he's going to throw. Sets his feet, fires deep, got a man, caught. Down to the 29, or number 29 at the 37-yard line, he said. A lot of numbers all at once. Braylon Moss, the man who makes the catch, and he got exactly what he needed. First down, Broncos. 3rd and 16. Great job by the line. Pocket held. And just a rope thrown right there by Stroutman. Moss only 5'10", 160 pounds, but he used every bit of his frame. Free himself over on the left side. First down to 37. Two receivers right, one left. Stroutman's got two backs with him. Gives, no keeps. Makes not much. Got about a yard. Makes the 36-yard line. I'd call it a gain of a yard. Stroutman thought he had something to keep it, but it closes down in a hurry inside Cliff Yoakum. One of the Rebels on the stop, and he is a large man in the middle. Ball sits at the 36-yard line, 2nd and 9. Inside 10 minutes to go in the half. It's 10-0 Boyle, but Douglas with really their first drive of the day here. It was 3 and out on the first possession. And this time they're at the Rebel 36. Stroutman's got Smith beside him. And comes in motion across. It's Talbert. Stroutman keeps 35-30. He goes down, but a flag comes in late from behind. I would imagine it's going to be on one of those big offensive linemen, just based on the spot where it was dropped. We'll hold the phone. It will be a hold. It will back up the Broncos. Seneca Driver had closed down on that. Would have been 3rd and about 3, but not so fast. Spotted at the 46-yard line. A 2nd down and 19. So the Broncos continue kind of the 2 steps forward and 1 step back shuffle here. 2nd and long. 2 receivers and a tight end right. 1 receiver on the left. Shotgun formation for Stroutman. Stroutman rolls right. He's not got anything, so he's going to run. 45, 41, might have made the 40-yard line, so able to pick up around 5 or 6 yards and get to a third down and manageable here. See exactly where they put it. It's at the 40, so 3rd and 13 there. 9 minutes and the clock rolls to go in the second quarter. First down markers at the 27. None of it's been easy for Douglas, but that's what you expect when you play at a team with a 29-game winning streak. Pistol look for Stroutman. Got 2 tight ends on the right. 1 receiver wide each way. Whistles blow, and I think we are probably, well, I didn't see the flag. I thought we were probably going to see a timeout. And we will. Timeout Broncos, and we'll take it as well. 10-0, 8:30 to go in quarter 2 here on Glycod.
The road, call Martin's Peterbilt Mobile Service. Our 24/7 commercial roadside service, truck and trailer repair, and warranty service will have you back on the road in no time. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
10-0, Boyle County the lead, but Frederick Douglass with the ball. They've managed to pick up a couple of first downs, but now 3rd and 12, or actually 13 at the 40-yard line. Demaria Brown had a huge first quarter for Boyle, 6 rushes, 77 yards, and that's just consistent with his production on the season. Makes it hard because it puts your offense in a hole, which is where the Broncos find themselves now. 3 receivers left. That's the open side for Stroutman. 3rd and 13. Stroutman rolls left, hands backside. Smith, he's got a crease. 35, 30, 25. Shoved out of bounds near the 20-yard line with a first down. Nathan McPeak pulls one out of his bag there. Everything is going left, and then sneaks Peyton Smith out the backside, hand it to him. First down run. Feltner with a nice tackle for Boyle. They spotted at the 22. Still able to pick up the 3rd and 13 easily. Second long third down that Douglas has converted on this drive. Check out this week's Birds bonus column titled Playoff Business, plus continuous score updates on glycod.com. 2 receivers left, 1 right for the Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 22. They hand it around. Chenault, 20, 15, 10, and nearly broke free. First down anyway. Avion Chenault takes it down to the 9, pickup of 13. Quisenberry tracked him down on the tackle. Some of those Douglas athletes flex a little bit on this drive, but now's the key time. 1st and goal at the 9. It's 10-0 Boyle. Douglas has an opportunity they cannot afford to let get away if they want to get back in this one. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Stroutman sends a man across formation. They hand it backside and going to go in. Touchdown easily. Untouched the ball carrier. What a play off the left side for Dakari Talbert. So Douglas says we got a little bit of the misdirection stuff in our bag too. Swinging gate formation. And now they will shift to the traditional alignment. Big Steven Aranda is the extra point man. He's got it lined up. Snaps there. Aranda boots it. It's long enough and it's good. 10-7, 7:42 to go in quarter number 2. Stay tuned here on Glycod.
People want to define Gen Z, but that's our job.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital. I put out a forest fire. I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives. And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time. While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Frederick Douglass with a key scoring drive. Pulls within 10-7. 7:42 to go in the half. Broncos going to kick it away, and this is another spot where Boyle is dangerous. Aiden Lawless will kick it. Brown and Quisenberry back deep. I'm going to guess the Broncos don't want a piece of either one. Squib kick. Takes a big hop at the 40. Goes down to about the 32. Nice return anyway. Across the 40. 45. He might go. There's a flag. Flag comes in around the 45-yard line. It otherwise went down to about the 35 for Bubby McPherson. But that one's going to come back. Now, it's no picnic when you kick it short. Whatever your poison, you're going to have to get down and tackle. Douglas aided by a hold right here. That's going to take it back to the vicinity of the 35-yard line. First down there for Boyle. Right at the 35. So 2 possessions so far for the Rebels, a field goal and a touchdown. That's why they're up 10-7. 7:33 to go, quarter number 2. One wide out each way and a tight end on each side as well. Quick throw is caught. Quisenberry caught it, but he wasn't going anywhere. Taken down at about the 38-yard line, pickup of about 3. Well played right there by Douglas. Ethan Richardson able to get up and make the tackle. They spotted between the 38 and 39, so really a gain of about 3.5, but call it 2nd and 7. More of a bunched look here, one wide out each way. Brown crosses formation right to left. They pitch backside. Quisenberry out to the 43, bounces off out to the 49. First down. It looked like he had about a 3 or a 4 yard gain, and he just bounced off a man and gained another half dozen. First down right there. Johnny Kahn able to come over and make the tackle, 49-yard line. First down, Rebels. A lot of misdirection offensively from both of these teams. Like to put you out in space and make you try to tackle athletes one-on-one. Maybe Boyle more than Douglas. Full house backfield this time, one on either side. Drop to throw. Murphy takes a deep shot. He's got a man out. There's Quisenberry, and it's off his hands. Down at about the 32-yard line, just missed. And that was going to be at least a 20-yard gain and maybe more. It's no mystery how these guys won 29 in a row. Haddix, who was an excellent quarterback himself, has a nice hand at an offense where they can create space for playmakers, and they've got all kinds, small, speedy ones, big, skilled ones. 2nd and 10, their own 49, 6:16 to go, quarter 2. Murphy hands it off as Brown, big seam, makes the 40, cuts back, 35 down to the 33. And against a lot of defenses, that one goes to the house. Douglas, one of the few skilled enough to track it from the backside. It's still an 18-yard pickup before Ismail Naji able to get down there and make the stop. First down to 33, midpoint of quarter 2. Boyle on the march. Murphy in an empty backfield. Rolls right, looks to throw. Now fires down at the 30, caught, turned up down to the 25, and probably near the first down marker goes Gage Feltner. Have to see exactly where the ball ends. We've got a Frederick Douglass player down. We'll take a quick break. 10-7 Boyle, 5:36 to go in quarter 2 here on Glycod.
The road,
Call Martin's Peterbilt Mobile Service. Our 24/7 commercial roadside service, truck and trailer repair, and warranty service will have you back on the road in no time. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Maybe. And the Douglas player coming off now, Ismail Naji. It doesn't look too serious. He's not needing any help. He is hopping. Maybe just working out a cramp. We'll see. Second down. They put that one up. A 9-yard gain. Second down and 1. So this is definitely a situation you don't want to face this offense because they can call whatever they want. Trips left, the tight end right. Now Quisenberry shifts from the left into the backfield. They give Quisenberry, he's got the first down, and he breaks out of a tackle down to the 20, and he's still up, and he makes probably about the 18-yard line. Solid first down right there. Moves the sticks easily. Picked up about 7 yards. First down for Boyle in the Douglas red zone now. Quisenberry is both physical and, as a small runner, able to kind of get behind some of his linemen and his receivers out blocking and create some hay that way. First and 10 at the 19. Everybody shifts right. It's a right-heavy formation. They run it right with Brown, and he didn't get much. He's guided out of bounds, picked his way for short yardage over there. Douglas wasn't fooled with that one. Caden Clay able to force him out. Second down and long, picked up about a yard. Second down spotted at the 18. Boyle looks to the sideline. They can go fast, they can go slow. Brown's the setback. But he's bunched in pretty tight. Send a man in motion. They give Brown inside. He makes the 15, but that's about it. Demaria Brown able to take it down to the 15, but it'll be a third down. Newcomb on the tackle for Douglas. Third down and a handful still. Trouble picking up the ball. Looks like it's at about the 16, so call it 3rd and 7 right there. 4:12 to go in the half. Boyle up 10-7, big play. They got 5 guys lined up across, and now they shift. Quisenberry, the quarterback. Quisenberry's got a man in motion. It's Brown. Quisenberry keeps it. He makes the 12. He's not going to get the first down. No. He gained about half of what he needed, but that's going to leave it at 4th and about 3. Caden Clay stayed home, made the tackle. 10-7, 3:40 to go. Carr has made 1 field goal, but on 4th and 3, I doubt we see a second one here. It's that 5 across alignment, and they shift. Quisenberry, the Wildcat quarterback. Quisenberry faked left, now rolls right, now throws. He's got a man out there. I don't know what happened. Frankly, can't see it. The entire stands are in front of us. It's apparently incomplete, intended for driver, and Douglas holds. Again, apparently. I don't know. I didn't see it. Set a man down in the corner. Quisenberry faked left, rolled back right and through. And that was about the last thing I could see. Big Seneca driver, about a 6'7" target down there in the corner. But by hook or by crook, Douglas gets out of there. 10-7. 3:15 to go in the half. Douglas starts on the 12 after the turnover on downs. Back each way for Stroutman, who's got 2 receivers right. Whistles blow. We're going to have a timeout. Broncos will take a break, so will we. 10-7, 3:15 to go in the half here on Glycod.
People want to define Gen Z, but that's our job.
I wait tables. But last week, I built a field hospital. I put out a forest fire. I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives. And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time. While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
10-7, Frederick Douglass able to turn back Boyle County drive. Quisenberry's got a nice arm. He threw the ball out there in the right corner of the end zone, but again, no idea what happened other than it was an incomplete pass. Stroutman's got it back either way. He keeps it himself off the left side. He's got some room, 15, and he dropped the ball. The ball is out, and I think Boyle County's got it at about the 20-yard line. Or they don't. They're still talking about it. I don't know. It was just sitting on the ground. And then a scrum at the end, and it is Boyle County football. Stroutman had a gain, but he put the ball on his outside arm, and it got stripped out of there. Boyle will take over. They'll put it at the 21-yard line. If there ever was an ask, it's to tell the Douglas defense, go back out there and do it again. 3:07 in the half, 21-yard line. Defense just delivered a fourth down stop, but the offense gives it right back. You don't like to give Baylor Murphy and the Rebels extra shots. Murphy's in the gun. He's got Brown on his right side. Two receivers left. Now Quisenberry shifts out of the slot into the backfield. They give Quisenberry right side, 20, 15, makes the 14, maybe the 13. So it'll be a second and short for the Rebels. Call it just inside the 14. Second down and about 3. Murphy gives Brown off the right side, and this time Douglas stayed home pretty well. I don't think he got much of anything. Logan Busen on the tackle. Looks like no gain. Third down and 3. 2:25. Clock rolling. Boyle already up 10-7, but they take over at the 21, so they're in business from the start. 3rd and 3. Quisenberry, the Wildcat quarterback here. Got Feltner as an up back. Goes in the middle, and he didn't get it. No, sir. Turn back. He might have even lost a yard. I think they're going to give him back to the line. So 4th and 3. Well, last time we were here, they threw it into the end zone and came out with nothing. Let's see. They're going to go again. Busen on the tackle for Douglas. Sets up 4th and 3. Just came clean through the middle. Minute 30, here they go. Quisenberry's got Brown beside him in the backfield. They look to the sideline, play clock down to 5. And I think they're going to think about this one. Timeout is taken, 10-7, minute 20 to go. We'll keep it here. The Douglas defense made a play a minute ago to stop it on 4th down. The offense came back and lost a fumble. Defense got it to 4th and 3 again. Let's see what Boyle comes up with. Carr connected from 31 in the first quarter. Not a question of his capability. More on 4th and 3. They'd like to come away with a score that would extend the lead to 2 possessions rather than keep it at 1, as a field goal would do. Douglas will get the ball to open the second half. I don't know if that figures into the thinking any either. Frankly, at the end of the day, I think the thinking is it's 4th and 3, and they think they can get 3 yards. Looks like the offense. It is. Quisenberry in the Wildcat. Feltner's kind of the up back here. They shift around. Send a man in motion across formation. Quisenberry rolls left. Quisenberry breaks out of the pocket. He's got the first down. He's near the end zone. He's going to be taken out inside the 5. First down. I think Quisenberry was looking at throwing it, but he just carried the play out, took it off to the left side, and able to easily pick up the 3 yards he needed for a first down. A first down and goal. Down about the 3-yard line. Call it the 2, actually. Minute 12. Clock stops there. Quisenberry looks like he's going underneath here. He does. Quisenberry's under center. Quisenberry turns around, handed it off. Nothing doing. Taken down. He might have got the 1, the ball carrier, but Brock Diver on the carry. He's certainly shy of the goal line. I don't think they mind that, frankly, inside a minute, the clock running. Some of the aspect here is try to drain as much as you can before you can put it in the end zone. Second goal at the 1. Quisenberry under center. Feltner behind him. Quisenberry gives Feltner. Feltner crashes the middle. I don't know. They think they got a touchdown. Haven't seen a signal. Now we do. Touchdown. Came all the way across the field. It is a touchdown. So the lead one-yard run for the touchdown makes it 16-7, 26 seconds. Extra point, hopefully forthcoming. Carr's going to kick it. He gets it out of there. And it's good. 17-7. 26 seconds in the half. Some kind of issues going on outside. We're going to stay right here. 17-7 the advantage. Boyle able to just shove it in from short yardage. A colossal thump over our head here that sounded like the roof was coming down over us, but we're still here, so I guess there's that. 26 seconds in the half. Boyle gets ready to kick it away. Still a number of people standing up off to my right. Don't know exactly what's going on, but it can't be too serious because we got football still going in front of us. Carr to kick it. He hits it high and deep. He's going to take a shot at this one. Talbert from the shadows of the goal line. Here he comes out across the 15. Tries to get a seam to 20, 25 to 30, and he gets drilled at about the 31-yard line as Darian Talbert. It's a big hit. 21 seconds left in the half. Interesting to see how aggressive the Broncos will want to play it here. And that second score there to make it 17-7 could be a big deal. "31-yard line, 21 seconds. Stroutman's got 3 receivers to the left. Stroutman looked like he was surprised by the snap. Watts takes a handoff, and he's hit and dropped in the backfield. I got a feeling that one's going to take it to halftime. Farrell Watts taken down for a loss. Clock inside 10 seconds. And still running. And so we'll go to intermission. Boyle with a big late touchdown to open it up to 17-7. But Douglas will get the ball to start the second half. We'll catch you up on scores and recap the half that's been and get you ready for the half to come here on Glycod.
Children love Head Start, and you will too. Community Action Council's prep academies are hiring now. Head Start is an early childhood education program for children from birth to age 5. Help us give more children the Head Start advantage.
Teacher, what are you waiting for?
Join our team of dedicated education professionals. Apply online today at comaction.org. What are you waiting for?
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Are you an HVAC and refrigeration tech looking for new opportunities? Tech24 is your single source for commercial HVAC, refrigeration, and kitchen equipment maintenance all across the country. We have exciting career opportunities with great pay and benefits in your area. To learn more, contact Brad at 864-549-8344 and check us out on the web at mytech24.com. 864-549-8344.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
A new year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Magnesium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Magnesium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Magnesium, we're changing lives through math.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Mathnasium of East and West Lexington, sponsor of tonight's Scholar Athlete. Mathnasium unlocks the math potential in every child.
17-7, the Boyle County advantage at halftime. Very competitive half, but one in which, frankly, for Douglas, you've come in, been outgained 207-80. You got to feel pretty good, but you're still in the game, really, because down 10, but they're going to get the football to open the second half. We'll talk a little bit more about it in depth. I've got some numbers to pass along, hopefully get some scores to share as well. But through the first half of play, the Boyle offense has been just persistent and systemic. The one real weakness has been they've struggled on third down. They're only 1 of 5 on third down, but they've avoided negative plays, any kind of issues. Haven't had very many penalties, period. And The only turnover of the game, a fumble by Jackson Stroutman from Douglas, but 17-7. You know, before the game, Coach McPeak, I think, really would have just wanted to get this one into the second half competitive and leave his kids with a chance to pull out the win here, and he succeeded certainly in that. Broncos, again, will get the football to open the second half. These two teams, frankly, show a lot of athleticism, a lot of the traits that have made them successful this year, and it's not hard to imagine either or both with long playoff runs. We're going to take another quick break. We'll come back with those first half numbers, try to get you some scores as well. 17-7, Boyle County over Frederick Douglass here on Glycod.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
Are you a parent battling with raising your child in today's fallen world? You're not alone. The Operation Parent Handbook is your beacon of hope with info and guidance on social media, vaping, anxiety, and more. It's a resource that equips you with the guidance and conversation starters you need in your parenting journey. Use discount code KIDS at checkout to get 10% off any handbook. Visit operationparent.org to reclaim your confidence as a parent. Operation Parent, you've got this.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Let's get real. For a lot of people, 4 years of college might as well be a million. With us, you can get a certificate in a matter of months and start a career right away. College for the real world. College for your world.
With Fast Signs, create custom deep sea signage that makes the wait a visual escape. Fast Signs, make your statement.
We're here to hear what's on your mind. Take this time to talk and get it right. You know I'll be there all your life. When you need me, I'll be by your side.
Little everyday conversations about the dangers of underage drinking can make a big difference in a child's life. Talk, they hear you.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
17-7, Boyle County over Frederick Douglass at intermission. Thank our friends helping us bring you scores tonight. Scoreboard presented by Community Action Council, helping people, changing lives. And the first half, one that was certainly full of action. The scoring went down like this. The opening possession of the game, Boyle County drove it down the field. And I'm looking at the official numbers. They've got it as a 29-yard field goal. I had it 31, so it was in the vicinity of the 30. We'll stick with their numbers and call it 29 for Andrew Carr. That made it 3-0 Boyle. Ate up almost half of the first quarter right there. Boyle stretched that advantage to 10-0 on a Montavian Quisenberry run and covered about 3 yards. With only 22 seconds left in the quarter. Again, Andrew Carr good on the kick, made it 10-0. Douglas answered with its drive of the half. Dakari Talbert, 9-yard scoring run. Aranda good on the extra point. That made it 10-7 with 7:42. And then right before halftime, Seneca Driver, a 1-yard touchdown run for Boyle. And that one came with 27 seconds left on the first half clock. Takes us to intermission right there. As far as numbers, again, the big one that jumps out, I mentioned 207 yards for Boyle County, only 80 for Douglas. But the key to that, Boyle ran 35 plays in the first half. Douglas only ran 14 plays. Rushing 22 for 141 for Boyle, 11 for 53 for Douglas. And the standout, not Quisenberry, Demaria Brown, 10 carries, 97 yards in the first half, and that will certainly work. Quisenberry had 8 for 39, and the touchdown also had 5 catches for 42 yards as their quarterback Baylor Murphy, 9 of 13 for 66 yards through the air. For Douglas, Peyton Smith had a carry for 18. Avion Chenault had 1 for 13. Stroutman, 5 carries for 10. Unfortunately, a fumble that hurt late in the half. He was 2 of 3 through the air for 27 yards. Braylon Moss, a catch for 16. Talbert, 1 for 11. Avion Chenault had the only punt of the game. That's the kind of half we had, only 1 total punt. He hit it 43 yards. It was quite a boot. As far as tackles leaders, Ismail Naji, Logan Busen both have 5 stops for the Broncos. So that's been big so far. 1 of 5 on third down, Boyle County. That's a little bit of a surprise. Douglas 2 of 3. But Boyle able to hold the ball for 17-11 of the first half, while Douglas only had it for 6:49. Something the Broncos will have to change in the second half to have a chance at pulling out the victory. 17-7, Boyle County in the lead. We're going to step aside. Second half will be up shortly here. Broncos and Rebels here on Glycod.
New year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Magnesium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Magnesium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Magnesium, we're changing lives through math.
Central Kentucky Driving School is raising the bar in driver education because the safety of their students is too important for anything less. Offering driver training for teens and adults, Central Kentucky Driving School will equip you with the skills needed to become a safe and confident driver. A proud community partner, Central Kentucky Driving School invests in their students and families and guides you every step of the way. For more information, give them a call at 859-538-7775 or visit drivecky.com.
People want to define Gen Z, but that's our job.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital. I put out a forest fire. I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by the Kentucky Army National Guard. Serve your country while going to school or work full-time. Find your fit at nationalguard.com.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
Are you a parent battling with raising your child in today's fallen world? You're not alone. The Operation Parent Handbook is your beacon of hope with info and guidance on social media, vaping, anxiety, and more. It's a resource that equips you with the guidance and conversation starters you need in your parenting journey. Use discount code KIDS at checkout to get 10% off any handbook. Visit operationparent.org. to reclaim your confidence as a parent. Operation Parent. You've got this.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Let's get real. For a lot of people, 4 years of college might as well be a million. With us, you can get a certificate in a matter of months and start a career right away. College for the real world. College for your world.
With Fast Signs, create custom deep sea signage that makes the wait a visual escape. Fast Signs, make your statement.
We're here to hear what's on your mind. Take this time to talk and get it right. You know I'll be there all your life. When you need me, I'll be by your side.
Little everyday conversations about the dangers of underage drinking can make a big difference in a child's life. Talk, they hear you.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
17-7, the halftime edge here for the Rebels of Boyle County, who've been very impressive, very efficient as far as points to ponder for the second half. Feels like Douglas, they're -1 on turnovers at halftime. Probably need to be +1 maybe to pull this one off. It doesn't have to be turnovers. Penalty flags can certainly achieve the same effect, but the Broncos need a little bit of an extra edge. And, of course, the other big thing here, a lot of coaches talk about the fours, the last 4 of the first half and the first 4 of the second half. Of course, Boyle able to cash in a touchdown drive after Douglas had turned him away on 4th down. Got to another 4th down, went for it, converted, and then put it in the end zone to extend their lead to 10. And now Douglas will get the football to open the second half, so a chance for Frederick Douglass to at least break even in the rule of 4s here, the last 4 and the first 4. So that will be certainly something to watch. If they can come out and put some points on the board, draw it back to a 1-score game, keep a little pressure on a Rebel team that, frankly, is not used to a lot of pressure. They've not played a game closer than 17 points all season. And, again, 29 wins in a row. They are looking stronger than strong heading into that 4A playoff, which is, of course, coming up next week. We've got postseason football. We're practically on the edge of it. Matchups are already set for Boyle and for Douglas as well. It'll be Douglas hosting Dunbar, and Boyle County will host Perry County Central. Those are next week. Of course, we don't have a finalized schedule yet because everybody's games aren't set. But encourage you always to follow us on Twitter/X at Glycod. That's GLICOD. Or check out the website, glycod.com. And we'll keep you updated as the postseason goes. It'll be developing week to week, which games we're able to bring you. A lot of good games tonight. And, again, thank our scoreboard partners for helping you get those updates as we go. At Boyle, one of the preeminent programs. You sometimes wonder about the utility of the class system because certainly this is a Boyle team. I mean, they're up 10 on one of the top teams in 6A, and that doesn't feel whatsoever unusual here tonight. I think they would hold their own with any program, certainly in the state, and they prove that year in and year out. But they're a 4A size school, so they compete in 4A. Douglas, of course, in 6A, where Trinity, Manual, Mayo, St. X, all of those folks who are in the conversation year in and year out will certainly be in the conversation again this year. Of course, Douglas moved up from 5A, where they won the state championship 2 seasons ago. 6A last year was the first year. Made it to the state semifinals. Success certainly not unusual to the Broncos and Coach Nathan McPeak. 17-7 Boyle as these two teams getting ready for the second half, which is imminent. A pretty good traveling group here from Douglas. Maybe a little late arriving. Looked across the way a few minutes before kickoff and thought, wow, not too many people made the trip. But I think they did. I think they were just huddled in their vehicles getting a last burst of cold air before they spent a couple hours out in the night. It's actually very pleasant here in the press box. They keep the press box very warm, and we do have a window into the outside. So I got, it feels like a little bit of heat and a little bit of air conditioning. Pretty nice in here at Boyle County. The only thing that could be picked on if one were so inclined is this box is very low, and thus we had the play on 4th down earlier when Boyle threw to the end zone, and frankly everybody down to our right jumped up and couldn't see a thing here in the box. But other than that, it's a pretty ideal setup. I appreciate Boyle County letting us come here and broadcast this game. Second half ready. Broncos going to get it. Looks like Chenault and the two Talberts back to return. It's kind of an unusual formation they use here. It's Darian Talbert at the back of the three. Chenault is up to his right. And Dakari Talbert up to his left. Carr to kick it. Grounded kick, picked up at the 31. Douglas across the 35 with it. Not much there, maybe the 37-yard line. I believe it was Tay Allen who brought the ball back. So Frederick Douglass will start there. Actually, Peyton Smith, I'm sorry, 23 instead of 22. Feltner on the tackle for Boyle. Douglas on the attack at the 37, 1st and 10. Junior quarterback Jackson Stroutman brings him out. Pharaoh Watts is the back beside him. Or actually now behind him. Two receivers each way for Stroutman, who's in a pistol look. Sends a man in motion right to left, and a flag flies. Not what they wanted to see. Imagine that's got to be some manner of procedure. Yeah, it is a false start. And so the Broncos give up 5 yards before they run a play. First and 15 back at the 32, just underway, quarter number 3. Shotgun look now, still two receivers each way for Stroutman. And in cross formation again, Stroutman hands backside to Watts. Tries to pick his way and gains a couple out to about the 35. They'll call it a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 12 for the Broncos. Paul McClure on the tackle for the Rebels. Considering that Boyle had the ball for 3/4 of the first half, I don't think Douglas is particularly in a hurry as they run these plays. Going to take their time. Dakari Talbert is the setback beside Stroutman, who's got two receivers left, one to his right. Looked a little uncomfortable, but no flag. Stroutman rolls out, throws at the last minute, it's picked off. Threw it right on the sideline, trying to sneak it to Moss, and he couldn't do it. Grabbed at the 47-yard line. Brown able to grab it. Maria Brown. They stepped in front of him, and they turned it over. Braylon Moss trying to sit down on the sideline, but no room for that one. First down, Boyle now at the Douglas 46. Second turnover of the game by the Broncos. Rebels already up 10. Look to capitalize. 3-player shift left to right. Got one receiver wide to the right. And to Brown. Brown breaks one tackle, breaks a second, and goes into the clear at the 30, the 25, the 20. Can they catch him at the 10? They cannot. He goes in. Touchdown. And that's that home run speed. And he takes it 46 yards. And so the first 4 may be the game breaker for Boyle County. A 46-yard run. Maria Brown now nearing 150 yards on the night. Carr for the extra point. Put it down, kick it out of there. It's got the distance, and it's got the accuracy. 24-7 Boyle, 10:52 to go in quarter number 3. Stay tuned here to Glycod.
Your ride to the next level in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
The new 2025 Kia Carnival is the definition of next level, and you can score yours for just $449 down and $449 a month. Or drive home the crowd favorite 2024 Kia Telluride, just $399 down and $399 a month. Plus, get as low as 1.9% financing on select 2024 models like Kia Sorento, Sportage, and Forte.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Next level savings start at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Boyle County capitalizes on the interception, moves down for the touchdown. If you're interested in a corporate partnership with Glycod on our high school athletics platform or have a programming idea, drop us a note at glycod.com. Carr to kick it away. Squib kick picked up by Douglas down at the 36, maybe 37-yard line. They just fall down on the ball. And the challenge now for Jackson Stroutman, you were down 10, now you're down 17. And what you can't do is what you did on the last possession, where impatience just leads to a forced throw that's not there, and it became a turnover. But you know the thing about this game, to play this game in the last week of the regular season, both of these coaches know the experience, the playing top-flight competition, a lot more useful than an easy win this week. 1st and 10 Broncos at the 37. 2 receivers left. They give Chenault on the backside. Can he hit that corner? He really can. He picked up a yard, maybe 2. That's about it. And a late flag comes in. A 2-yard gain, but let's see the extracurriculars here. Back judge was watching vigilantly, some pushing and shoving, and then here came a flag. We'll get the call. Personal foul Douglas. Personal foul Boyle County. They'll offset. Play will stand. 2nd and 8. 39-yard line. 10:40 to go and the clock rolling. Quarter number 3. 2 receivers right, 1 left for the Broncos. They're down 17. Stroutman, play fake. Fires over the middle, got Chenault, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15, 10, and down to about the 7-yard line. And there you go, Jackson Stroutman. That is the opposite of what happened last time. He waited on the throw, fired it over the middle to Chenault, who took it about 35 more yards. 1st and goal for the Broncos after that one. Actually spotted back at the 10. It will still be 1st and goal. Stroutman in a pistol. Hands to Talbert, and he has just swallowed up 2 tacklers there. They just about could have taken the handoff instead of Dakari Talbert. That one's going to go for a loss of a couple. Jax Crow, one of the players there, as was Richards. Loss of about 3, 2nd and goal now at the 13. It's 24-7, but Douglas in scoring range. 2nd and goal. Got a back on either side of Stroutman now with 1 receiver split wide each way. Talbert comes across formation. They hand it backside. It's the other Talbert. He makes inside the 10. Well, no, just makes the 10. And they bend it back and tackle Dakari Talbert there. So that'll be 3rd and goal at the 10. 9:20 in the quarter. You can see sometimes receivers or ball carriers for Douglas make one-man miss in a play that against some teams would go to the house or be a big gain. Instead, it's hemmed in for a couple yards. 3rd and goal at the 10 here. A back on either side of Stroutman, a wide out either way. Snaps a little off. Stroutman fires it into the end zone. He's got a man out there. Did he get it? It looks like he did not. Nope. Tried to get it to Chenault. Some of the Broncos lobbying for a flag, but it didn't come. Incomplete pass. Good throw by Stroutman. Put it out there on the right side where only Chenault could get it. But he was unable to track it down, and now the field goal team will check in. Aranda will boot it. Going to be about a 27-yard try. He's kicking off the left hash. Snaps there. Aranda gets it out of there. It's low. Did it clear it? It did. It's good. So 24-10, 8:48 to go in quarter three. We'll take the break here on Glycod.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
24-10 after the Douglas field goal draws them back within 2 scores. 8:48 to go in the third. Now the Broncos lean on that defense again, trying to get a big play. Douglas to kick it off. They kick deep this time. From the 10, here comes the return. 15, 20, 25, and upended at about the 26-yard line. The flag came in as well, so Boyle might be backed up here. Have to see how this one gets handled. Yep. Illegal block there against the Rebels will indeed back them up. Let's see where they end up putting this down. Off the 10-yard line. So Boyle, their worst field position of the day by a wide margin. Bronco defense would love to take advantage of that. It's 24-10. Rebels in the lead and with the football, but now backed up deep in their own end. Baylor Murphy, the quarterback. He's in the gun. Hands Brown. Breaks one level, 15-20. He's hit hard at the 22, but a first down. Still a nice tackle right there. Strozier able to put him on the ground, but not before a gain of 12 out to the 22. And Brown's had all the answers today. That guy is having himself a whale of a ball game. So one receiver split wide each way for Boyle. Brown the setback beside the quarterback Murphy. Here's Murphy. Hands Brown. Picks his way through the middle. 2 or 3, and that's going to be about all. Yeah, might get 4, depending on where they end up spotting it. And looks like it will be out at the 26. Gain of 4 makes 2nd and 6. 7:50 and the clock runs here in quarter 3. Substitutions here for the Rebels. Backfield again is Murphy and Brown. Second and 6. Hand it to Brown. Picks his way through that middle. Up to about the 30-yard line, so 3rd and 2. 7:17 to go. Clock rolling on. So we tick down to 7 minutes here in quarter three. Douglas down 2 scores, but a 3rd and 2 here. Quisenberry in there. He goes under center. Quisenberry turns, keeps it on the edge, and he's got all kinds of room. 40, 50, 40, 30. Can't tell if anybody can catch him or not. It's down the corner either way. Did they angle him in? Hard to tell. Apparently so. He didn't go to the house, but he went way down into the other end out of my realm of view. First down at about the 12-yard line. So 3rd and 2 becomes a 58-yard pickup. Pretty nice to have that guy as your number 2 back to hand the ball to. Goodness. 1st and 10, 12-yard line. Murphy's got Brown in the backfield beside him. Gives Brown, picks his way. Short yardage, gained a yard or 2. That's about it. 2nd down and about 8. Ten-yard line. Brown the setback again. On the left of Baylor Murphy. Well, if the Broncos could ever use a turnover, time might be now. Murphy gives Brown inside the 10, inside the 5. Puts his head down. It's going to be close to a first down. I think he's going to be a yard shy, but that's a long way from our vantage point here, so don't count on that. It does look like it's 3rd and a yard. Yeah. So call it the 3-yard line. Inside 5 minutes in the 3rd quarter. Will already up 14. Quisenberry's under center now. Quisenberry hands it off. Up the middle. Touchdown. Gage Feltner able to take it in from 3 yards out. They're just consistent, and they're good at what they do. Drive down the field. Power running, can throw it if they need to. I don't think there are a lot of teams that are going to make them need to, quite frankly. 30-10, 4:40 to go, quarter number 3. Carr for the extra point. Saps there, kicks out of there. That one is high and long and good. 31-10, the Boyle lead, 4:40 to go in quarter 3 here on Glycod.
Your ride to the next level in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
The new 2025 Kia Carnival is the definition of next level, and you can score yours for just $449 down and $449 a month. Or drive home the crowd favorite 2024 Kia Telluride, just $399 down and $399 a month. Plus, get as low as 1.9% financing on select 2024 models like Kia Sorento, Sportage, and Forte.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Next level savings start at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
(31-10). Boyle takes it right down the field, put in the end zone. So many playmakers, so many directions this offense can go. It's going to take a special defensive effort and or a game full of mistakes or both to slow this team down. Carr, onside kick. It went 10 yards. I think Boyle got it. They did. Great onside kick. Just chopped it into the ground, got that big bounce. I don't think Douglas was really looking for it. Now the officials are talking about it. Yeah, they confirm. Boyle football. I suspect there might be a few within this staff who can remember 2 years ago when Douglas came in here and won 38-6. They don't lose a lot of games here, period, and they certainly don't lose a lot of games here 38-6. Well, now Boyle's up 31-10. They onside kick and recover. First and 10 at the Douglas 49. Brown takes the handoff. He's hit in the backfield, able to shake that one, but only gets about a yard. Douglas did a good job clogging it up, shutting it down. Actually, no gain. 2nd and 10. Works on the stop for the Broncos. Second and 10. Pistol look here for Murphy. Fakes to Brown. Going to throw it. Got a man out there. One-on-one. Incomplete. Look for Quisenberry. Well covered by the Broncos. Johnny Kahn able to get back there and break the pass up. 3rd down and 10 now. Looks like my broadcasting jinx may be operable on the Boyle offense here. I just said they pretty much do whatever they want. Now they're at 3rd and 10. 3:58 to go, quarter 3. Big shift up front for Boyle. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Play clock's running out, 3-2. And whistles blow, and we will have a stoppage. It'll be a timeout. 31-10. We'll keep it here with 3:58 to go in quarter number 3. They're usually pretty efficient on getting their plays in. Frankly, the only thing that I think keeps these Rebels from putting up even bigger numbers than they put up is the running clock rule, which we haven't seen here, but they've seen a lot of this year. They've won 29 in a row coming in, and with a 3-score lead and 3:58 to go in quarter number 3, in pretty good shape here. Frederick Douglass, frankly, played, for my money, the hardest schedule in KHSAA football this year. They're 6-3 coming in, and they didn't take any weeks off. Certainly not tonight. 3rd and 10. Boyle at the Douglas 49. Murphy's got Quisenberry on his left and Brock Driver on his right. In the gun, 2 receivers left. And Quisenberry, right side, makes the 45, makes the 43, and that's going to be about it. So 4th and about 4. The coach onside kicks up 3 scores. I don't think he's going to be shy about going for a 4th down. They call it at the 44, actually, 4th and 5. Think the Boyle County punter would be lonelier than the Maytag man to use the old line. Offense stays out, 4th and 5. 2 receivers right, 1 and a tight end left. Actually, 2 receivers left. Now whistles blow, and we're going to have another timeout. Boyle's going to talk about it a little more. We'll take the break. 31-10, 3:10 to go here on Glycott.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
4th down and 5. facing Boyle County here. They're up 31-10, 3:10 to go, quarter three. Offense on the field. Brown the setback beside the quarterback, Baylor Murphy. There's the snap, and I think we got procedure there. There was some last-second business with guys getting set, and I don't think they quite pulled it off. Nope, we've got a timeout, Frederick Douglass. Apparently everybody is going to join the timeout circus, and we'll keep it here. You know, in total sincerity, again, this is about more than this week at this point. This is about 2 or 3 weeks from now. You're going to see a few wrinkles from teams that maybe would otherwise look a little unique. Maybe they don't now. We'll see what Douglas has cooked up defensively here for 4th and 5. First half, Boyle 2 of 3 on 4th downs. Don't know if they've gone for one in the third quarter or not. Actually, I can take a look and tell you that they have not. But they are here, 4th and 5. Quisenberry hands it off, and it didn't happen. He's a yard, 2 yards shy. Ran it inside. I believe it was Brock Driver, but Quisenberry had a little RPO action and was a little bit indecisive, and it cost them. They needed 5. They got 3. And turnover to the Broncos. 3:04 to go in the third quarter. Frederick Douglass did a good job. Max Berry in there to keep it contained and turn the ball back over to the Bronco offense. So 2 of 4 tonight on 4th downs, Boyle County. Stroutman on the attack. He's got Dakari Talbert in the backfield with him and trips to the right, which is the open side of the field. Slot man comes in motion. They fake to the slot man. They throw it to Talbert, and he's blown up in the backfield. Boy, that one didn't go anywhere. Well read that time by Boyle and Gage Feltner, who hauled down Dakari Talbert for a short loss. Put it at the 39, 2nd and 12. .242 and the clock rolls. 31-10 Rebels. Broncos with a field goal here in the third quarter, but they're going to need more. Got a back on either side of Stroutman and 2 receivers to the left. Stroutman handled it very late to Dakari Talbert. The play blown up. I think he got back to the line and might have even ended up gaining a yard, but won't win any beauty prizes on that one. That was another RPO that lingered at the point of indecision and ended up being about a 1-yard gain. Brock Driver on the stop there for Boyle. Makes it 3rd and 11. Ball's out to the 40. 2 receivers left. 1 to the right for the Broncos. Boyle shows blitz. Stroutman. He's got time all day to throw it. Now he does late. Chenault's out there. He's got it at the 38-yard line, and he's all out of bounds down at about the 36. Stroutman, excellent patience, just waited on that one and threw a ball where Chenault was basically the only guy who could see it. Feltner ended up taking him out of bounds, but big gain for the Broncos and a first down to the Boyle 36. Minute 30 to go in the third quarter. Stroutman with a back on either side. 2 receivers right, open side of the field. Stroutman gives Talbert right side. Gets the initial hole, makes it down to about the 31-yard line. Pickup of about 5. Feltner on the stop again for Boyle. Down to a minute 8 to go in the quarter. That was down 3 scores, but on the march here. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Stroutman. Now he's got it. Flips it out to Talbert. Can he make some people miss? He does make one round of guys miss, but goes out of bounds for a minimal gain, about a yard. Feltner again on the tackle. Flipped it out to Dakari Talbert, but there just wasn't any room. And a host of Rebel defenders gained a yard. Third down and call it 4. Got to make the 26. Ball's at the 30. Talbert went out of bounds, so the clock stopped with 48 seconds in the quarter. 3 receivers right for the Broncos, 1 left. They roll right. Stroutman, long throw. Caught by Talbert, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. And he's going to go out of bounds down in the corner, and a late flag comes in. Yeah, Chenault able to get out there and make the big play. And, boy, Stroutman really threw that one with a little bit of guts behind it because the DB was closing in a hurry. Chenault just went up and got it, made the play down inside the 5, but let's check the late flag. Got a bad feeling we're talking about a little unsportsmanlike business here. We are, but it's apparently on the Rebels, so that'll move it even closer. First and goal, Douglas. I guess they're going to call it the 2. Stroutman's under center. Stroutman takes it off the line, gives Pharaoh Watts, and he's in. Touchdown. 2-yard run for Watts. And Douglas cuts it back to 2 scores. I think that emphasizes a dilemma for Stroutman. Sometimes you got to sit back there with the patience of Job, and sometimes you just got to wing it and trust your guy to make a play, and he got one of each on that round. Aranda to kick it. Snaps there. Kicks out of there. It's low, but it's got enough on it. It's good. 31-17, 35 seconds to go in quarter 3 here on Glycod.
Your ride to the next level in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
The new 2025 Kia Carnival is the definition of next level, and you can score yours for just $449 down and $449 a month. Or drive home the crowd favorite 2024 Kia Telluride, just $399 down and $399 a month. Plus, get as low as 1.9% financing on select 2024 models like Kia Sorento, Sportage, and Forte.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Next level savings start at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
31-17. The Broncos strike back. Get down near the goal line on a big pass play to Chenault. And then Watts able to take it in for the score. Again, whatever happens, whatever the final score, this is good experience. You don't see teams like this every day. Neither one of these teams sees teams like this every day. And you might see a couple deep in the playoffs. Douglas, probably more likely than Boyle. I don't know that Boyle's going to see anybody who's going to really compete with him in 4A, but that's a story for another day. Today it's 31-17. Rebels with the lead, still 35 seconds. Boyle's expecting onside. Everybody's up tight. See if Aiden Lawless does it anyway. Lawless advances on it. Now he kicks it over that line, and it's going to go out of bounds. That's the thing about trying to do that. It's great when it works, but that sideline looms. And that one went right out of bounds. Still, it's not terrible field position to give up, but if you had designs on getting down there, you got to put that ball a little bit more to the middle of the field. After the penalty, it'll go out to the 35. .35 seconds in the quarter. Rebels back on the attack offensively. Brown in the ball game in the backfield beside Baylor Murphy. One receiver wide each way. They give Brown. Not much there. Douglas able to pick their way to Brown and stop him for a gain of about 2. That might end the quarter. We'll see. It can. if Boyle wants it to. Jared Suter on the stop there for Douglas. Boyle doesn't look like they're in any hurry here. No, they're actually walking to the sideline. So it'll be 2nd and 8 when we open the fourth quarter of play, which is going to be on the other side of this break here. 31-17. Boyle over Douglas here on Glycod.
Let's get real. With us, you'll get a great education that can lead to a great career faster. Even better, you won't end up with crippling debt. College for the real world. College for your world.
Make a bold impression when you show up in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Save $4,250 off a new 2024 Kia Sorento or lease for $279 down and $279 per month. And new 2024 Kia Fortes, just $229 down and $229 per month. Or save more with rates as low as 0.9%.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Give them something to talk about in a new Kia from Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Let's get real. You could go to work right after high school, but spend a little time with us and we'll give you a better chance to do more, be more, and earn more. College for the real world. College for your world.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Boyle on offense, leading 31-17 as we open the fourth quarter, 2nd and 7. A double pass. Brown ends up with it on the edge, and he's got space. 45, but there's a flag. That one's going to come back. Brown still going down to about the 41-yard line. Boy, that's some fancy stuff. Sent the jet sweep one way, sent it back the other way. Flip, flip. Here came Brown, but it's all going to go for naught because of a flag. Kahn tracked him down, but this is going to be 2nd and long when this one gets resolved. Yep, it will be a holding penalty until where the flag comes in. That moves it back to about the 26-yard line. So 2nd and 19. Yeah, let's stick with that. .11:49 in the ball game. Boyle's up 2 scores, but now they're backed up in 2nd and long. Back on either side. Baylor Murphy fakes Quisenberry. He keeps it, and not much there. Got a yard or 2, but not a big gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd and long. And put it out at the 28, so call it 3rd and 17. 11:27 to go. Back on either side of Murphy. They roll left. Set, throw to Quisenberry. He's got it out to the 25. Grabbed at the 26 by Works. Shoved out of bounds. So that one didn't go anywhere. In fact, lost a couple. So the guy I wasn't sure I'd ever see will be in here. The punter for the Boyle County Rebels. It's Cole Andrews. I bet he's not had a lot of opportunities this year. 11:01 in the game. He's in there. Chenault back to return. 4th and 17. Chenault stands at his own 42. It's a low snap. Andrews has got it. Kicks it out of there. It's not a long kick. In fact, it's pretty short. But it takes a favorable bounce and will be down at the 44-yard line. And now here comes some scrapping. And there's a flag. It's going to be some of the usual back and forth. You pushed me. You said this about me. I'll push you back. I'll say this back. Everybody's clever. Everybody gets flag is what happens. And we'll see. But my wager would be offsetting. We'll see. Personal foul. Boyle County, personal foul, Frederick Douglass. Folks, I could have saved you the booze. I could have told you so. That's what happens. They're going to kick. Consider this part of the play. Chenault will jog back out, see if he can get a second shot. That snap was a little low. If I was Douglas, I might put a little heat on Mr. Andrews, who, again, I remain convinced probably hasn't punted the ball half a dozen times all year. We'll see. There's a snap to him. They didn't waste any time. He gets a better kick out of there. It's still kind of short. Hits goes sideways. Nearly touched at the 42. Instead it goes down to the 38, and they're scrapping again. More of the same. This one apparently without any flags. So it's actually going to be 5 yards back for Douglas, where it would have been the first time. Now there is a flag down. So we'll check this one out. Personal foul. Boyle County. No, Frederick Douglass. And that's it. Okay. The first time it happened, it was good for everybody. This time, apparently just going to go against Douglas. But the ball's still at the 38-yard line, so. Oh, here they go. Okay, now they'll back it up. So put it at the 23. Not something the Broncos needed. But maybe part of the thing you learn is to hold your water a little better. 15 yards, you didn't need to give up. First down back at the 20. First down back at the 23. 10:42 in the game. Troutman's got it back on either side. Two receivers right. Hand it off, not much there, but on second effort, now breaking free, Smith goes out to about the 30-yard line. A good patient run by Peyton Smith, able to get something positive out of it after all. Out of bounds in the vicinity of the 30-yard line. We'll have to see where they spot it. Now they're going to check him back up to about the 28, I guess. I don't know, they're talking about something. Switching the ball, I guess. Yeah, different ball. And then it goes on to 28. 2nd and 5. 10:35 in the game. Two receivers left, one right. Troutman sends Chenault behind him. Gives to Chenault. Chenault tries to get outside. He's being bottled up. He's being hit for a big loss. Taken down. Loss of about 4. Not much there. Now, Gage Feltner, one of the players there to haul him in. This was Jax Crow. A third down, about 9. Ball back on the 24-yard line. We tick down to 10 minutes. Broncos down 31-17. Need a little third down magic here. Two receivers right, one left. And this crowd getting rowdy here at Boyle County. Troutman fires. Caught by Talbert. Can he break free? He's near the first down marker. We'll have to see where they spot it. I'm not real sure. Looks like he's got it. Yeah, first down. Well played, Darian Talbert. Came under, caught it at the 30, went out of bounds, holding that ball up. Well, now they try to put it back at the 33 after they've already moved the sticks. Okay, 33. First down either way. 9:39 to play. Two receivers left. Two receivers right. Troutman in the pistol. Sends Talbot across formation. Gives inside. The running back out to the 40. Makes the 41, maybe the 42 for Tate Allen. Strong run on first down. Give him the 42. Pickup of 8. Maybe 9. Yeah. A second down, a long yard here, we'll say. Seneca driver on the tackle. Ball's just shy of the 42, and it's got to go across the 43. We tick down to 9 minutes. 31-17. 3 receivers left for Douglas. That's the open side of the field. Troutman rolls left. Troutman going to fire. Puts it high and incomplete as a flag comes flying in from the backside. Stat man on my left here says we got a hold. And it is correct. Second and 1 becomes second and 11. Well, in all fairness, it would have been third and 1 because the throw was looping out of bounds anyway. But instead, back to the 32. 8:51 in the game. I guess the right tackle just wrapped somebody up. The play went left. It was a backside flag, but trips left. Second down and 11. Troutman, he's got time. He takes a shot over the middle. He's got a guy out there, but the throw hangs and it's intercepted. Down at the 35-yard line. Well played that time. Austin Bodner. Just ran right under it. It was a good idea. It was an open path, but he just put a little too much air under it, and Bodner ran in and undercut the route, makes the interception. And that's turnover number 3 on the Broncos. .45 to go. I think if you'd said to Nathan McPeak they'd be -3 on turnovers, he'd have said it's going to be a long night. That's where they are. Baylor Murphy in this dangerous offense. Fake Brown, give Quisenberry. Can he get free? 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 30, 20. Taken down about the 15-yard line. He needed 1 block on the outside, and that was the key to the whole thing. But that block may not have been strictly legal because we got a flag. So they'll back this one up. Put it down at the 30-yard line. First down and 17 instead of a big play to Quisenberry. It would have gone a little bit over 50 yards. Did a good job getting it to him out in space. It was one-on-one, but apparently a little extra assistance on that one. Brown the setback. Everybody's bunched in pretty tight this time around Murphy. Quisenberry, now Brown. A little double pass, 35, 40, out to about the 44-yard line. So from first and a mile, it's going to be second and about 3. Busen on the stop. They love that little double pass play. And with good reason. Second and 3 out at the 44. Murphy's got Brown beside him. 2 receivers left, 1 right. He gives it to Brown. Brown picks his way. I think he's going to be a yard shy of the first down. Douglas closed in pretty well. Third and a yard. Brown approaching 200 yards rushing tonight. Been that kind of game. Third and a yard. Ball's at the 46. Suter on the stop that time. This one's a little slow getting started. Play clock under 10, and they're not set yet. The clock's to 5. And, yeah, sure enough, timeout Boyle County, 7:10 to go. We'll take the break as well. 31-17 here on Glycod.
Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at donfranklinauto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
3rd and 1. Boyle, their own 46. They're up 31-17. 7:10 to go in the ball game. Douglas has fared pretty well in these short yardage situations. Quisenberry's going to be in there at quarterback. They do this in short yardage. He's in the shotgun with Gage Feltner beside him. Quisenberry keeps it himself. First down, 50. Makes it down to about the 47. Just easy picking, straight ahead. Well played. Houston able to eventually corral him, but not until. First down, Rebels. Actually put it at the 47. It's a first down either way. Rebels kind of taking a little bit of air out of the ball here. 2 backs in the backfield beside Murphy. He gives Brown. Good rush. Cedric Works able to put him on the ground. No gain. It was Busen who came flying in. Kind of blew the play up. Definitely seeing some run blitz here from the Broncos. I mean, you're down 14. You're getting late in the fourth quarter. You hit a why not kind of situation. 2nd and 10, 47-yard line. 6:17 on the clock. Murphy, the quarterback, he's gone all the way. Well, I mean, other than Quisenberry and Wildcat. Murphy still looking at the sideline. Play clock's down to 5. They get it off. Quick throw. Caught by Quisenberry. Makes the 42. And no more. Well corralled over there. Marco Hill for Douglas, able to push him out of bounds. It's going to be a 3rd down, about 5. 5:58 to go in the ball game. Boyle up 14. I'm sure they would not be adverse to putting up some more. A lot of substitutions, and Murphy comes out. So Quisenberry at quarterback. 3rd and 5, 42. Quisenberry straight ahead. He's so patient. First down, breaks free at the 30. Can they get him down the sideline? 15-10. He's shoved out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Again, what a situation as a play caller to be able to go to this guy as your number 2 running back. Be able to say, we'll ride Mr. Brown for about 200 yards, but just in case he's tired or they're starting to crash in on him, we got this other guy who might be Mr. Football, and we can hand him the ball or throw him the ball or let him just take the snap and run with the ball. Spotted at the 14, actually. First down there. 5:49 to go in the game. A back on either side of Baylor Murphy. Handed inside. Not much. Short yardage for Brock Driver. He makes about the 11-yard line. Be a pickup of 3. Been impressed by the Boyle offensive line. There'll be a play here and there where Douglas throws something at him that surprises him, but not many. These guys are pretty good in the trenches. They're pretty good everywhere. Actually spotted at the 10. Call it a pickup of 4, 2nd and 6. 5:12 on the clock, and it's running. Quisenberry on the left, Brown on the right of Baylor Murphy. They give Brown. Good block inside the 10. He falls down. Just fell down. Made about the 8-yard line. Was trying to set himself for one more move to break free, and instead his feet broke free of the turf, and it's third down. So 3rd and 5 at the 8 now. 4:40 in the game. Clock rolling. Boyle absolutely taking their time. Big shift right here. Quisenberry in the Wildcat. Quisenberry rolls right. Gets some pressure. There's a flag in. He's taken down. Well, no, he didn't get taken down. He scored, but it's going to come back. Goodness. Hey, him and that guy in. You got your work cut out for you. Good luck. But the penalty in the area, which would indicate holding. Got some sagging body language as well from the Rebels, and that's correct. We'll back it up. So 3rd down and a bunch now. That puts it back to the 18. Call it 3rd and 15. A more traditional look here with Murphy. Quisenberry's on his left, Brown's on his right. Got a receiver now on each side. The tight end shifted out to the right as well. Murphy gives Quisenberry the right side, and he throws, and it's wide open. It's a touchdown. Why not? What else? What can he do? Quisenberry. His throw is a strike. 18 yards. Lyndon Smith holds it in. And let me tell you, nobody saw that one coming. .406 to go in the ball game, and that about wraps this one up. Carr for the point. Gets it out of there. It's good. So Quisenberry, he can do it all. He can run it, he can catch it, he can throw it. 38-17. We'll take the break here on Glycod.
The road, call Martin's Peterbilt Mobile Service. Our 24/7 commercial roadside service, truck and trailer repair, and warranty service will have you back on the road in no time. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
38-17, Quisenberry. Just pulled a rabbit out of his hat and an 18-yard touchdown pass. Goodness. Well, again, it's an embarrassment of riches in terms of personnel, in terms of what they can do with that personnel. For the Broncos, it's a learning experience. Look at the schedule next week is unfortunately pretty open because it's playoffs next week, but stay tuned to glycod.com and at Glycod on Twitter/X. Nice kickoff that's going to trickle into the end zone for a touchback. So the Bronco offense gets some more reps. I mean, let's not understate the value of that. Douglas doesn't play a lot of games that go 4 competitive quarters. To be able to get your offense good reps against good players, not insignificant. 4:06 to play, 38-17. Stroutman with 2 receivers right, no 3 right, 1 back to the left. Stroutman rolls right, big pressure, and fires at the last second and just throws it away into the sideline. That looked like it could have been a face mask, but it's not going to be. It's incomplete. I don't know, maybe he just had his hands up around it, but it certainly spun Stroutman's head around. Here comes the flag. I think it may be grounding because there wasn't anybody out there. Yeah, that's exactly it. I think Stroutman has got spun around again. There was contact up near the head. Thought it might have been a face mask, but apparently it was not. He flung the ball, but there wasn't anybody there. So it'll go down as if it were a sack. It was Brock Driver who came and put the pressure on. Second down and a mile now. Douglas backed up inside their own 5. Stroutman going to throw. Caught up to the 13, maybe 14-yard line. Darian Talbert, honestly a dangerous throw. It hangs in the air a long time to get there, but Darian Talbert able to snag it, take it up the sideline, get it to a manageable situation here. That's going to be third down and a bunch. Yeah, it's 3rd and 16 still on the 14-yard line. A big loss on the grounding penalty. Trips left for the Broncos. Stroutman hands it backside and just nothing there. They run that one and had some success with it, but not this time. Boyle not fooled at all. Jeremiah Turner getting the carry, but just had no chance. It goes for a loss, 4th down and a bunch. 3:25 in the game. Chenault the punter. Riley Burris, one of the guys there on the tackle. 4th and a bunch. Chenault to kick it out of the end zone. Snaps clean, kicks a line drive, hits at the 30, bounces across the 40, across the 45, out to about the 48-yard line where it's going to be touchdown with 2:55 to play in the ball game. We'll keep it here. Imagine you might see a few of the reserves for the Rebels now. Up 21, 2:55 to go, got the football. Let's see. Gather at the sideline. We'll have to see. Nope. It's still the starters. Apparently they value snaps for their first team guys too. Baylor Murphy, the quarterback, out there. Brown beside him. Quisenberry in the slot. 2:55 to play. They give Brown, and he picks his way across the 45, the 40, down to about the 38-yard line. Right around the first down marker. I think he got it. That'll keep the chains moving. Justin Haddix has won 4 state championships in 4 seasons. So I don't think he's going to need to take any coaching advice, certainly from me, but I really might get Mr. Brown and Mr. Quisenberry a few minutes on the sideline here. It's a long postseason. But we'll see. 1st and 10, 38. They're both still right out there. Murphy has got it. Handed inside to Brown. He's hit in the backfield and driven back. And taken down. Forward progress will mark it at the line of scrimmage. Suter on the tackle. They might have given him a yard forward, honestly. Yeah, call it a pickup of a yard. 2nd and 9, minute 50 on the clock, and it's rolling. Murphy looks to the side, not in any hurry here. Brown beside him, 3 receivers right with Quisenberry in the slot. They're going to throw. Deep shot downfield inside the 10. It's caught at the 5-yard line by Austin Bodner. 1st and goal at the 5. But a flag is down back up at the 33-yard line. Maybe an ineligible receiver downfield. Yep, that's it. One of those big hosses snuck out. got caught. So that one will go back 5 yards. 2nd and 15 back at the 43. Minute 25 in the game, and the clock starts. First team personnel still out there for the Rebels. A minute 10 in the game. Back on either side of Murphy. Hand it off inside. Down to the 39-yard line goes Gage Feltner. Maybe the 38. It'll be 3rd down. Boyle will have to run one more play. 3rd and 11. Busen on the stop for Douglas there, inside 30 seconds. Victory formation now. They will take a knee here. And Murphy drops to a knee, and that's going to end this one. So Boyle County took some counter shots from Frederick Douglass, but in the end, just had a little more in the tank. The Rebels move to 10-0 with their 30th consecutive win. And they're ready for the 4A playoffs and a chance at a 5th straight state title. Douglas falls to 6-4, but ready for the 6A playoffs starting next week. We'll talk a little more about that and recap this one for you. But Boyle the winner here, 38-17 over Frederick Douglass here on Glycott.
Children love Head Start, and you will too. Community Action Council's prep academies are hiring now. Head Start is an early childhood education program for children from birth to age 5. Help us give more children the Head Start advantage.
Teacher, what are you waiting for?
Join our team of dedicated education professionals. Apply online today at comaction.org. What are you waiting for?
People want to define Gen Z, but that's our job.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital. I put out a forest fire. I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time. While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Take your ride to the next level in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
The new 2025 Kia Carnival is the definition of next level, and you can score yours for just $449 down and $449 a month. Or drive home the crowd favorite 2024 Kia Telluride, just $399 down and $399 a month. Plus, get as low as 1.9% financing on select 2024 models like Kia Sorento, Sportage, and Forte.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Next level savings start at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Cartown Kia, your dealership for unmatched design, performance, and savings at 3120 Lexington Road in Nicholasville. Visit them online at cartownkiausa.com.
(38-17) the final here. Boyle County able to pick up the win. Impressive performance, really, by both teams, I'll have to say. But to point this one out, as far as tonight's scoring recap, here you go. It was 17-7 at half, and probably the biggest possessions of the game. Douglas got the football, came out, and an interception right on the sideline by Brown. Of course, Demaria Brown picked it off and set it up for himself. The next play took it 46 yards, made it 24-7 at that point with 10:52 in the third. And that just left Douglas chasing scores the rest of the game. Aranda able to connect on a 27-yard field goal, cut it to 24-10, 8:48 to go in the third. Feltner with a 3-yard touchdown run for Boyle in response. Extra point made it 31-10. Douglas pulled it back to 31-17 in the final seconds of the third quarter. Pharaoh Watts, a 2-yard touchdown run. And then the late capper, an 18-yard pass. Smith from Quisenberry, yes, that's right. The running back / wide receiver / pretty good quarterback threw a touchdown as well, made it 38-17, 4:06 to play, and that was the final score. We will catch you up on other scores throughout. You got the ticker going thanks to our scoreboard sponsor. We'll talk about the postseason picture coming up and then tell you tonight's most outstanding players. Stay tuned to Glycod, where Boyle, a 38-17 winner over Douglas tonight.
Your ride to the next level in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
The new 2025 Kia Carnival is the definition of next level, and you can score yours for just $449 down and $449 a month. Or drive home the crowd favorite 2024 Kia Telluride, just $399 down and $399 a month. Plus, get as low as 1.9% financing on select 2024 models like Kia Sorento, Sportage, and Forte.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Next level savings start at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Let's get real. You could go to work right after high school, but spend a little time with us and we'll give you a better chance to do more, be more, and earn more. College for the real world. College for your world.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Stuck on the road? Call Martin's Peterbilt Mobile Service. Our 24/7 commercial roadside service, truck and trailer repair, and warranty service will have you back on the road in no time. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you.
People want to define Gen Z, but that's our job.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital. I put out a forest fire. I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time while I work full-time.
Greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by the Kentucky Army National Guard. Serve your country while going to school or work full-time. Find your fit at nationalguard.com.
And we're back, 38-17 again, the final. I encourage you to check the ticker for score updates. Has some final stat updates. Some impressive things tonight. Total yardage 451 for Boyle, 220 for Douglas. But the one number that really jumps out, time of possession, Boyle 33-47, Douglas 14-13. Douglas was 5 of 8 on third down. They just couldn't keep the ball and run enough plays. Only ran 36 plays. Boyle ran 64. Boyle was 6 of 13 on third down and 2 of 4 on fourth down. So some good things there defensively. The -3 on turnovers, probably the biggest story here. Demaria Brown, 203 yards on 24 carries with a touchdown. Quisenberry, 12 carries, 138 yards and a touchdown. He also had 8 catches for 49 yards and threw an 18-yard touchdown pass in the fourth quarter. A little bit of everything there. For Douglas, the leaders on the ground, Peyton Smith, 2 carries, 23 yards. Troutman finishes 9 of 14 for 150 yards, which is good, but the 2 interceptions hurt a lot. Avion Chenault and Darian Talbert each had 3 catches. Chenault able to gain 103 yards on his. Defensively, Logan Busen finishes with 8.5 tackles and 1.5 tackles for loss. Gage Feltner, the high tackle player for Boyle, with 9 stops, including 2 tackles for loss. We're going to take one more break. We'll come back and tell you tonight's most outstanding players. Boyle County, a 38-17 winner. You're on Glycod over Frederick Douglass.
Are you an HVAC and refrigeration tech looking for new opportunities? Tech24 is your single source for commercial HVAC, refrigeration, and kitchen equipment maintenance all across the country. We have exciting career opportunities with great pay and benefits in your area. To learn more, contact Brad at 864-549-8344 and check us out on the web at mytech24.com. 864-549-8344.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
A new year means next-level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Mathnasium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Mathnasium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Mathnasium, we're changing lives through math.
Let's get real. You could go to work right after high school, but spend a little time with us and we'll give you a better chance to do more, be more, and earn more. College for the real world. College for your world.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Welcome back to Boyle County, where the Rebels are 38-17 winner over Frederick Douglass. And it's time to tell you tonight's most outstanding players. They are presented by Elite Building Products, locally owned and offering an outstanding selection of windows, doors, and siding. Stop in at 242 Wilson Drive in Nicholasville or visit them at elitekentucky.com. And our Elite Building Products MOPs from Frederick Douglass. Got to be the man on the outside, the big receiver, Avion Chenal, 3 catches, 103 yards. He also had 3 rushes for 12 yards. Did a good job in the punting game, punted twice for 82 yards. So it didn't quite work out the way he would have wanted on the scoreboard, but a fine game for Avion Chenal, and he's our Douglass MOP. For Boyle County, a lot of good candidates, but Demario Brown, the man who's going to get the nod. 24 carries, 203 yards, and a touchdown. And it's hard to overestimate the value of a guy who pops off about 9 yards a carry and can just break a big play. Seemingly it will. There's a lot to like about these Rebels. The playoff situation moving forward. Again, we told you earlier, Douglass will host Dunbar next week. Boyle County will host Perry County Central. That's the first round set up for both of them. We'll have a bunch of those first round games. Don't have a schedule to pass on yet because, of course, action tonight, determining who plays who, when, and where. And just follow up glycod.com or at glycod, Glycod, on Twitter/X to keep up with that. Thanks to my team tonight. Appreciate Steve Bird on production assistance, Jackson Miller, my producer, Ryan Cox, my spotter. I'm Joe Cox. Thanks for listening, and good night from Boyle County, where the Rebels a 38-17 winner over Frederick Douglass here on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been Central Kentucky High School Football, presented by Bluegrass Community and Technical College. Never underestimate you. Tonight's game was brought to you by Cartown Kia in Nicholasville, movement that inspires. IBEW Local 369, power up your potential. Mathnasium of East and West Lexington, changing lives through math. Roosters, a fun, casual place for wings and more. Martin's Peterbilt of Central Kentucky. Community Action Council. New Vista. Tech 24. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment. And Fast Signs.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcasts, visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation.